We're about to move there, so can you confirm that everything is good to go? I don't want to deal with unnecessary hassle, so make it perfect, okay? Huh? Ready? What do you mean? I'll do whatever I can to prepare, but... Isn't that something you should figure out on your own? First of all, the smell inside the house bothers me. Country houses have that weird, damp smell, don't they? I seriously can't handle that. Have you hired a professional to deodorize the place or something? I've cleaned the house thoroughly, but deodorizing, I haven't gone that far. I've been careful about moisture, though. See? This is why the countryside doesn't cut it. No one ever complained about stuff like this in the city. Everything there is just so low quality. I see. Well, if it's necessary, I'll do my best to have it ready by tomorrow. It's not about trying. This should have been done already. Oh, and what about the yard? I absolutely can't stand it if it's overgrown with weeds. There's no way I'm putting up with it looking bad when I get there. Of course, the yard has been taken care of properly, but since the countryside is rich in nature, the weeds might grow back again. That's exactly what I'm saying is unacceptable. I don't care about rich in nature or whatever. What matters most is that it's neat and tidy. And bugs. No bugs allowed. If I find any, I won't be pleased, so make sure they're all sorted out. I've taken pest control measures, so I don't think you need to worry too much about that. But completely eliminating them is a bit difficult. What do you mean by difficult? The house I lived in back in the city was perfect. That's just common sense. People in the countryside are so behind when it comes to these things. Well, I can't argue with the convenience of the city, but living here has its own charm, surrounded by nature. I hate that excuse about nature. It's full of bugs, dirty and just gross. Maybe people there are used to it, but I'm definitely not. I see. It's a completely different environment from the city, so it might take some time getting used to. But once you do, I think you'll find it comfortable. Comfortable? No way! Honestly, everything there, from the appearance to the style, is so outdated. It's disappointing. Natalie, you should make an effort to modernize yourself a bit. I've heard you're well regarded around there, but at that level, you'd be laughed at in the city. Effort to modernize, huh? I've never thought about it, but do you really find my appearance that concerning? It's not just your appearance, it's everything. I just can't understand the mindset of people from the countryside. I'll be living here soon, but honestly, I'm filled with nothing but anxiety. I've done everything I could think of, but please, don't hesitate to tell me if there's anything inconvenient. Got it! I've made sure to air out the house thoroughly. It's that time of year when humidity can be an issue, so I've tried to keep the air fresh and flowing. After vacuuming, I also carefully wiped everything down with a damp cloth. If there's anything else that bothers you, just let me know. You're scheduled to arrive tomorrow, right? What time should I expect you? If you let me know, I can prepare accordingly. Also, if you need any help with moving, please don't hesitate to ask. I can at least help carry some of your belongings. No, we're fine. We'll manage on our own. You don't have to worry about that, but I do appreciate all the cleaning you did. Thank you very much. I see. Understood. If anything comes up, please let me know. About the key, I was thinking of leaving it in the mailbox before you arrive. Will that work for you? In the mailbox? Isn't that a bit careless? This is the countryside, so there's really no need to worry about that. I've never heard of anyone stealing keys from a vacant house here. Is it really that safe? It's hard to believe. This definitely feels like the countryside. Don't tell me. You're not in the habit of leaving your front door unlocked all the time, are you? That's not a common thing there, right? Well, it depends on the person, but yes, there are people who do that, especially since neighbors here trust each other. It's not something they worry about much. Unbelievable! So I guess bugs are more likely to get inside too, huh? Bugs are inevitable, unfortunately, but we don't really hear much about pests. The house was renovated 12 years ago, so it's in great condition. I took a look in the attic to ensure there aren't any bats or other critters that have settled in. If anything comes up, don't hesitate to reach out to me. The house we're moving into? It's your aunt's place, right? That's right. My aunt passed away 5 years ago, and since then, no one has lived there. I've been taking care of it and keeping it clean since I live nearby, but it felt like such a hassle to let it sit empty like that. So I thought it'd be nice to rent it out to someone moving to the area. The town is really putting effort into supporting people moving here, right? We got quite a bit in subsidies ourselves. Yes, our town has been dealing with depopulation. But I'm worried there might be a bunch of those typical countryside rules to deal with. There aren't any particularly strict rules in this town. That's why more young people are moving here these days. Have you always lived in this town, Natalie? I was born and raised here. I moved to the city for college and I worked in New York for a few years after graduating. But I came back after I got married. I'm surprised you wanted to come back to the countryside. Didn't you think about staying in New York? I guess the countryside just suits me better. So, even if someone from the countryside moves to New York, they're still a country person, huh? Maybe so, but I wanted my child to grow up freely and enjoy life in the countryside. Oh, you have kids? Yes, I have a son. One of the perks of living in the countryside is that no matter how much he runs around or makes noise, it doesn't bother the neighbors. Boys are always full of energy after all. Ah, so your son is that kind of lively type. The deciding factor for moving back was actually my husband wanting to live in the countryside. He was born and raised in New York and apparently always dreamed of living in the countryside. Unbelievable! Do people raised in the city really adjust to rural life? Some people do end up finding it doesn't suit them and move back to the city, but so far, my husband seems to be thriving here. In fact, he says he never wants to go back to the hustle and bustle of the city. He seems to be a perfect fit for the countryside. Wow! That's a rare type of person. Stella, did you and your husband move here because you wanted to try living in the countryside too? My husband John was the one who first suggested we should move. We had always lived in New York as well, and not just anywhere. We were in a pretty upscale neighborhood. But a lot happened and we got tired of the city life, so we decided to take a break from it and try living somewhere else. I see. This place is quiet, so I think you'll be able to relax here. Relax, you say? There doesn't seem to be much to do, so I guess I'll just end up staring into space. There aren't any stylish cafes or shops around there either. All we have here is nature and a slower pace of life. If you ever run into any issues, feel free to ask me anytime. I live nearby, so it's no trouble. Nearby, but it's still a few hundred meters away, right? People in the countryside really have a weird sense of distance, don't they? You'll get used to it eventually, Stella. Hey there! Natalie, I've got something I want to ask you. Is that okay? Hey, what is it? That car in your garage? It's a foreign car, isn't it? John seemed oddly curious about it and was wondering what brand it is. Oh yes, it is. My husband has been a car enthusiast for as long as I've known him. He saved up little by little before we got married and finally bought that car. It looks like our son Michael has inherited his love for cars because he's just as obsessed. He's constantly browsing through those foreign car magazines. Wow! Both father and son share the same passion for cars. It's rare to see a family with matching hobbies like that. But I've heard foreign cars are really expensive. Is that true?
Yes, that's right. I don't know much about cars myself, but my husband was very particular when choosing it, so I think it cost quite a bit. I do remember it being expensive.
Speaking of which, your house is massive. I know houses in the countryside tend to be spacious, but this one feels like it's a mansion. It's impressive. Could it be that your family comes from a line of landowners or something?
Oh, you noticed? Actually, yes. We've had land passed down in the family for generations, which allowed us to build such a large house. But other than that, we're just ordinary people.
So, you really are landowners. That means you're rich, aren't you? Having land alone is already valuable.
We're not that wealthy, honestly. It's true we have a lot of land, but it comes with maintenance costs. And it's really just unnecessarily large.
But you have an expensive car and a big, impressive house. That sounds pretty well off to me. By the way, what does your husband do for work?
He's a farmer. He grows crops and fruit in fields and orchards, then ships them out or sells them locally.
A farmer? That's kind of surprising. Does farming make that much money? I don't hear much about it in the city, so I'm not sure how it really works.
Well, I think it varies a lot from person to person.
But your family is definitely making more than the average income, right?
Well, yes, I suppose so.
How much do you make annually? I'm asking for a reference. It might help us plan. Who knows? Maybe we'll try farming too.
But your husband works from home, right?
Yeah, he's a programmer, so he works remotely. That's why we were able to move to the countryside. But if farming is more profitable, maybe I should have him switch careers.
It's hard to say how much you can earn from farming. It really depends. We're probably just lucky that things are going well for us.
How much do you make annually? Tell me.
Well, it varies, but I think it's over $120,000.
You make that much?
Well, we run things on a pretty large scale, so that's why.
Wow, not bad for a country bumpkin. John's only making around $50,000 right now. And you're not even a middle-aged couple yet, but you're making that much.
But unlike a programmer, farming doesn't have that cool vibe. It's pretty dull, just working with nature. And there are years when things don't go as well, too.
Yeah, but who cares about that stuff? Whether a job is flashy or boring doesn't matter. As long as it pays, who cares about the image?
But farming comes with fewer days off, and it's physically demanding. It requires a lot of effort and money. Your harvest depends heavily on the weather, so it doesn't have the stability of a regular office job. You need to be prepared for a lot if you want to pursue farming. But if you're serious about it, I'd be happy to help you.
Excuse me? What's with that tone? Are you saying we don't have what it takes to do farming? Are you looking down on us? Will you stop underestimating us?
No, it's not like that. I'm not underestimating you. It's just that farming is messy, hard work. And you and John seem stylish and sophisticated. Very much city people. I was just wondering if farming would suit you.
We can handle farming. As long as we know how to do it, it's no big deal.
Then how about coming to see our fields and orchards sometime? I can show you what it's like.
I'll let John know. He'll be the one going.
You're not coming?
Well, I'm not planning on doing any farming anyway.
You're not going to help? Farming works best when both husband and wife work together. It's a lot of effort after all.
No way! I don't want to get sunburned and my nails would get ruined. There's no way I'm doing dirty work like that. Plus, I absolutely hate bugs and worms.
I see. Well, then talk to your husband about it, and if he decides to go for it, let me know.
Oh, John doesn't really have a choice in the matter. I mean, he always does whatever I ask him to do. No questions asked.
I see. Hey, I thought I might have been mistaken, but...
What is it?
I'm sorry if this comes across as rude, and I don't mean to offend you, but...
What? Spit it out.
Stella, I saw you at our orchard earlier, right? I couldn't help but notice. Did you, by any chance, take some of the fruit that's growing there?
Oh, that! I was just in the mood for some fruit, so I took about 4 or 5 pieces. It's not a big deal, right?
You took them? Stella, our orchard isn't your personal refrigerator. Those fruits are for sale.
For sale or not, you've got so many of them. Taking 4 or 5 isn't going to hurt, is it? Don't be so cheap. Besides, I was just looking around to get some ideas for farming.
Getting ideas? If that's the case, you could have talked to me first, but taking them without permission is a bit of a problem.
But you can't really know unless you actually taste it, right? Just looking around doesn't tell you anything about the flavor. If we're going to get into farming, seeing and tasting the final product is the most important step, don't you think?
Stella, are you really serious about starting farming?
Of course! I've already asked John to give it a try. We're planning to start for real soon. So, Natalie, I'm going to need you to teach us everything, okay?
I don't mind teaching, but farming isn't as easy as it sounds. It takes a lot of time and effort, and you need to plan things carefully.
Oh, come on! Don't sweat the details for now. Just focus on getting us ready to start farming. You know, you've got the experience, so it's totally cool for you to walk us through this, right?
Hold on a second. Are you asking for my help to dive into farming? Stella, don't you think that's a bit one-sided?
One-sided? Isn't that just an excuse? You've got time, don't you? So I'll leave everything in your hands. Thanks in advance.
Stella, if you want to learn from others, you should be mindful of your manners, especially if you're serious about farming in this area. The people here have been farmers for generations. They'll be your seniors in this field. But despite that, you've been trespassing on other farms and stealing crops, haven't you? Lately, people have been talking about you.
Excuse me? Do you have any proof? You've got the wrong person. Must have been a mistake.
There's no mistake. You stand out, Stella. Even from a distance, you're easy to recognize. Your hairstyle, your bright red or pink clothes, the curls in your hair and the heels you wear. There are heel marks in the fields, by the way. You're the kind of person who's hard to miss in a place like this countryside, and several people have actually witnessed you taking crops.
Are you all trying to gang up on me and isolate me? This is exactly why I hate the countryside. So conservative, always hating outsiders. You're just looking for a reason to push us city folks away, aren't you?
That has nothing to do with it. We moved here from New York too, you know, but that doesn't excuse stealing.
Excuse me? Stop jumping to conclusions and calling me a thief.
All I'm saying is, this is your warning. Stop ignoring greetings from the neighbors, stealing crops, and causing trouble.
How about you stop making me the bad guy instead? Just because your family owns land doesn't mean you can act all high and mighty. You were annoying even before we moved here with that condescending attitude. I can't stand how you carry yourself like you're the authority here. Just because you've been around longer, pretending that everyone in the community is on your side.
I'm sorry, that was never my intention.
Don't think I missed you parading your higher salary around just to feel superior to us.
Wait a minute, I wasn't flaunting anything. You asked about our income and I simply answered your question.
Stop making excuses. I can't stand people like you. Hey, I've completely lost respect for you. I thought you were a decent person.
Huh? What's going on?
How are you raising your child?
Wait, what happened? Did Michael do something?
Your son attacked me.
What?
I've been emotionally scarred. I'm looking for a hefty compensation for the damages. John is furious too. He even stormed into the town office, yelling about how they're trying to bring new residents into a town with criminals like this.
Hey, could this be some kind of mistake? There's no way Michael could do such a thing.
Are you saying I'm lying? Well, I get that you don't want to believe it, since if this gets out, your family won't be able to stay in this town anymore. But it's the truth, and you need to face reality. Even if you're a landowner, you won't get to act all high and mighty in this town anymore.
I mean, Michael couldn't have done something like that. He's just not capable of it.
Come on! Are you one of those delusional parents who think their kid can do no wrong? The fact is, I was attacked. Yesterday evening, while I was out on a walk, your son came up from behind, grabbed me in a chokehold, and dragged me into a dark alley. He's a monster. Your son's a beast.
Michael is 5 years old.
Wait, what?
Like I said, our son is only 5 years old. How could such a small child possibly put an adult woman in a chokehold?
You've got to be kidding me. Are you trying to lie your way out of this? Will you knock it out?
I'm not lying. This is something everyone in the neighborhood knows. My family is well known in this town.
Besides, Natalie, you're not exactly young anymore, are you? And didn't you say your son loves cars? What I saw was definitely a young man, no doubt about it.
It's true that Michael is obsessed with cars and is always carrying his toy cars around. But I gave birth to him when I was 43, so he's still just 5 years old.
What? That doesn't make any sense. Then what about all the times I've seen you with a young man? Are you saying that wasn't your son?
A young man? Oh, that must be one of the part-time workers I hire during harvest season. When things get busy, I ask for help with the farm work.
A part-timer? Then maybe he is the culprit.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. He finished his job and left 4 days ago. You mentioned earlier that the incident happened yesterday evening, right?
Wait, then who did I see? Someone definitely attacked me, so your family should still take responsibility.
Stella, it's not good to accuse people based on assumptions. You should take a moment to calm down and think carefully about what you actually saw.
Wait a second. Nobody told me your son was that young.
You said your husband stormed into the town office, right? The staff there already know that we only have a 5-year-old son.
Then the culprit must be some other young guy. It has to be someone living in this town.
Actually, all the young men in town were at the community center yesterday evening, attending a meeting about the upcoming festival.
What?
So, who exactly is this person that attacked you? Stella, honestly, I'm very disappointed. I never expected you to be like this.
Huh?
John came by earlier to apologize. He kept apologizing to us and he really meant it. But you didn't come yourself, did you?
I don't need to apologize. I was the one who was attacked, so I'm not lying about anything.
But you did say it yourself, didn't you? That it was wrong to accuse the wrong person? The real issue here is your baseless accusations in the first place. And it's not just that.
What are you trying to say?
Stella, You posted about this incident on social media, didn't you? And along with that, you wrote a lot of bad things about the town. There were several posts directly attacking my family. What was your intention with that?
How do you even know about my social media?
A woman from the neighborhood ran into it. She told me about the posts, and the content is almost entirely baseless lies. You claimed my son attacked you, that the town is isolating you because you're an outsider. None of that is true, is it? Especially the part where you said Michael attacked you. That's outright defamation. I could sue you for this.
Please don't sue me. I'll tell you the truth. Just please forgive me.
The truth? All right, then explain yourself.
It was all a lie. The truth is, no one attacked me. I only wrote those things because I was frustrated.
That's your reason? Do you have some kind of personal grudge against me? Why would you do something so awful?
Because, Natalie, you seemed so trusted by everyone in town. So perfect. It just annoyed me. And the fact that you're from the countryside but make more money than us, it made me so angry. Why do you get to live in such a big house and own such an expensive car?
Even so, making up lies and trying to ruin someone else is just wrong. Do you realize how much trouble you've caused the townspeople and my family? I also heard from John that back in New York, you caused problems in your neighborhood, including stealing. That's why you ran away to the countryside. While we're grateful for new residents, this town doesn't need people like you. I've told John to leave.
What? Why should I have to leave?
John has already promised to move out. He also agreed to pay compensation, so I won't sue you for defamation. However, you must delete the defamatory posts and issue a public apology.
Fine.
John really comes off as a decent guy, even going out of his way to say sorry for you, but even he seems to have reached his limit. He's decided to divorce you.
What? I don't know anything about that. How did it come to this? Tell me it's not true. I didn't mean for it to end up like this. No, I don't want this. I can't imagine divorcing John. I can fix this, right? There's still a way, isn't there? Please tell me.
You've been dismissive of the people here and their way of life, doing whatever you pleased without consideration. The townspeople tolerated your behavior for a while, but they've reached their limit. This is a place where helping one another is valued. There's no room here for someone selfish and hurtful like you. Your place in this town is gone. Take this opportunity to reflect on your actions in a new place. Take care. I doubt we'll ever meet again.
No way!
Afterward, Stella and John left the town. On the day of the move, John was going from person to person, and honestly, it was a bit painful to watch. Stella, on the other hand, wore a dissatisfied expression until the very end. John officially decided to divorce her. As a result of the trial, Stella not only had to pay alimony, but was also ordered to compensate for the stolen crops and damages caused by her troublesome behavior. To pay off these costs, she took a live-in job at a factory far away. However, her personality continued to cause problems. She repeatedly clashed with coworkers and supervisors. Rather than working to repay her debts, she kept creating new conflicts and losing her place yet again. Meanwhile, John regained a peaceful life after the divorce. He built good relationships with the townspeople and seemed to have settled in well. Seeing him smile and say, "Life is finally peaceful again," really made me feel happy for him. I truly hope someone like Stella never appears in this town again. Using the countryside as a dumping ground or an escape route for personal problems is incredibly selfish.
I really hope that the kindness and honesty of the folks around here stay safe and sound in the future.
Let's cancel the wedding.
What?
I'm sorry, but I don't want to be trapped in a birdcage called marriage and wither away. I want to be free to flap my wings. I don't want to be tied down.
I'm not trying to tie you up.
That's a lie. At my bachelorette party, my coworkers scared me. They said marriage is stressful and I have to be ready for it.
It really depends.
You want to keep me in the cage, don't you?
No, I don't. You're free to do whatever you want. You know, I never told you to stay at home all the time before we got married.
I thought I saw it in your eyes.
I think that's just your imagination. You can keep working, and if you want to go out to learn new hobbies, you can too.
That's how you set a sweet trap and led me to the cage. Oh my god, I almost fell for it.
You've been talking as a bird all day. What's wrong with you? Are you feeling pre-wedding jitters? The wedding is tomorrow. I hope you feel better.
I'm not going to the wedding tomorrow.
What? We can't just cancel at the last minute.
Yes, we can. I mean, I already called the wedding venue.
Huh? Are you serious? What about the guests for the reception? What about all the preparation we've put in for a long time? It's all going to waste.
Even if there's a delicious looking burger in front of you, you wouldn't eat it if you had an upset stomach. Right? That's how I feel now.
I don't understand. Burger and marriage are too different. It's not just about us.
I'm glad I realized that before I went into the birdcage. I'm not the kind of girl who ends up in that tiny apartment.
We were going to move out when we got married, right?
I'm going to take my chances in the world.
The world?
I want to share my fashion with the world. I'm going to learn to design and paint for it.
You share your fashion?
Yeah, is it bad?
You should stop joking. You'll be there tomorrow, right?
I'm not joking.
I'd be in trouble if you weren't joking. I've never heard of last-minute cancellations.
You should see the videos on YouTube. There are tons of people like that.
No, those are fiction.
I heard that it's a true story. That's what reassured me. That I wasn't alone. That my friends would support me.
No, you shouldn't think it that way.
Thank you for everything you've done for me. Now I can't remember what I loved about you.
If you didn't love me anymore, you should have told me sooner. Canceling the day before, just crazy.
Just so you know, please pay $40,000 for the cancellation.
$40,000.
All you have to do is pay the money you had set aside. You have money, right?
Hey, are you serious? What did I do?
If I say you haven't done anything, you haven't. And if I say you have, you have. Anyway, I'm sick of you now. I'm not marrying you. I'm not even going to the wedding ceremony.
Can't you reconsider?
I'm sorry, I can't.
What's the matter with you? Please tell me it's just a prank.
Really true.
We have to call all the guests. I don't know if we can make it in one night.
We have to hurry.
Why are you being so optimistic?
It's the start of a new life. I'm excited.
Don't you feel guilty?
To who?
Oh, Lord. Okay, that's enough. You're going to call your own invited guests, right?
I've already contacted them.
What?
I can't bother my friends and relatives. I call them at the same time I call the wedding venue.
Really? What about me?
I don't know about that.
You're joking. Sheila, were you such a terrible person?
Am I? I thought for a moment that a stable, simple life would be nice. But I guess the birdcage was too cramped for a beautiful bird like me.
What's a beautiful bird?
If I were a bird that could fly, you'd be the chicken that can't.
Stop with the bird and the flying and all that. Are you really going to cancel? Are you sure? Is that what you want?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Alright, fine. Well then. The cancellation fee cost me a full $40,000. It was really tough.
You should be thankful I didn't cancel on the same day.
Are you kidding me? You should pay the $40,000 cancellation fee.
Why would I do that? LOL. Don't make me laugh.
We cancelled because of your fault. For now, I've covered the payment. You're the one who's supposed to pay for it. My parents were crying too. They were so mad, they couldn't handle it.
My parents were mad too, but we're adults. If you're always seeking your parents' approval, you won't be able to do anything in this one and only life.
Anyway, I'm asking you to pay the full cancellation fee.
I don't have that kind of money. I can't. Besides, I told you I would spread my wings in the world, didn't I?
It's not just a matter of you can't. I'm also going to ask for alimony.
Do whatever you want. I wonder if the lawyers are going to come after me overseas.
Yeah, I'll chase you to the ends of the earth.
You don't even know where I'm going.
I don't care where you go or how long it takes. I'll make sure you pay.
You're so desperate, lol. I'm sorry you're going to have a hard time. LOL. Good luck.
You can only laugh for now.
If you can catch a flying bird, go ahead and catch it. It's a good thing I left a guy who makes a big deal about $40,000. I can't marry a poor man. LOL. I'll marry a rich man.
I got you.
What?
Overseas, huh? I just found you around here.
How?
I hired a PI and a lawyer. I knew where you were right away, but I let you go because I had some things to check.
You have spent all your money on cancellation fees, right? Do you have that kind of money to hire someone?
Well, you don't even know my assets.
Assets?
My parents put all my savings into a mutual fund when I was a kid. I used it to invest in stocks and forex. That's almost 10 million.
What? 10 million? Why didn't you tell me that before?
What would have happened if I told you?
Then we'd be married.
What? Do you mean you broke off the engagement over money?
Of course. She would have made fun of me for marrying an ordinary office worker.
That woman?
She was at my bachelorette party. Because she married an elite, she's trying to act all superior and show off. I couldn't tell her I was marrying an ordinary office worker.
Is that really the reason?
Yes, that's why I decided not to marry you and rushed to find someone with a high income on a dating app.
Unbelievable.
I met a guy on that day and decided to go out with him, so I had no choice but to cancel the wedding.
It sounds unbelievable. I can't believe I got pushed around like that. It wasn't just me, my parents, the people at the wedding, the guests. That's the kind of stuff you see on YouTube. I can't believe that this crazy woman is real and that she's right around the corner from me.
But you know what? I can't take it anymore. He's too hairy for me now. I miss your smooth chest.
What? I don't care about you anymore.
I know you couldn't forget me either. I can't believe you're looking for me so hard.
Of course I'm looking for you.
I betrayed you once, but I'm glad to hear from you. Sure, let's start over.
What are you talking about?
You spent all that money to find me and you wanted to meet me, right? I've accepted your feelings.
What?
The wedding turned out like that. So how about an overseas wedding for the two of us? If we do it in the US, I don't know what my relatives will say. Let's get married secretly, just the two of us.
What?
I can understand your surprise. The bird you thought had run away suddenly came back. Of course, anyone would be confused.
What are you talking about?
Do you know that birds have a homing instinct and return to their nests? So my nest was you, Kevin.
Did your friend the woodpecker peck you on the head?
What are you talking about? LOL.
I don't know what you're talking about. I already think of you as a bird.
Oh no, that was just a metaphor. It means I want to flap my wings like a bird.
No, you are just a bird. So what was that bird language you just said? I didn't understand what you were saying.
Oh my god, Kevin, you still love to joke around.
I'm being serious.
I'm serious too. Let's forget everything and start over.
I guess birds can't understand me. I'll say it so the bird can understand. You have to pay me money, chirp chirp. Understand?
Huh? Are you making fun of me?
I wonder if she understood. I mean, if I think about it, it's rude to treat a bird like that. I mean, some crows are pretty smart.
No, you've got to be kidding me. By money, do you mean the cancellation fee?
Plus the fee for breaking off the engagement.
Alimony for a broken engagement? I've never heard of that.
There's a lot of YouTube videos on it. Please watch it, chirp chirp.
Don't say something weird like alimony.
It's not weird at all. I'm seriously asking you to pay me. Oh, I forgot to put chirp on. Do you understand? Chirp.
Stop saying chirp already. But if you marry me, the engagement won't be broken, right? So don't give me alimony. Let's start over with me and have a happy new marriage.
I'm not marrying a bird. You're going to stay with a guy who looks like a gorilla.
How do you know he looks like a gorilla?
The PI took a picture. Why don't you buy him some bananas? He'll probably love it.
He's got money, but he doesn't match me.
By the way, do you know what he makes his money from?
Real estate.
Real estate. LOL.
What's so funny?
Are you okay? He looks like he's in a lot of trouble. Search for underworld, social, and business. It's like he's got every job out there. He's not even supposed to be your friend.
Oh my god, you did all that investigation for me? That's so sweet of you to do that for me.
What?
If he's such a bad guy, he's even worse. Kevin, come and get me. Save me from being trapped in a bad man's bird cage.
I'm not going to. I'm wasting gas money.
Why not? You're terrible.
You're a bad woman too, so you're perfect for each other. Oh, by the way, what happened to that designer thing you were talking about? Was it a brand specializing in orange clothes?
That was more of an excuse. I don't have that kind of taste.
I know. I'll never forget you showing up on our first date wearing a yellow shirt, yellow sweater, yellow socks, and yellow shoes.
What? I can't wear yellow?
I bought you an outfit right away. I thought that was cute, but I should have known you had the brains of a bird.
Please, I really need to start over. I don't want to be with this bad person.
You know what? I think you should go to the hospital.
What? Why? I have no reason to go to the hospital.
Just to be sure, you should have your kidneys checked to see if you have 2 kidneys.
What?
This is not the time to get back together. From what I hear, they can do that in your sleep. Rumor has it doesn't even leave a scar.
Oh no. Come to think of it, when I woke up the other night, I was sleeping on the opposite side of the bed.
That's probably because in the middle of the night...
No way.
Do you feel tired easily?
Come to think of it, I feel kind of tired.
No doubt. Go to the hospital now.
What?
Maybe you're missing one.
No!
You woke up on the wrong side of the bed and you're tired, right?
Yeah. Oh my god, my kidney!
Sheila, you poor thing.
Oh no.
Anyway, after you go to the hospital, go back to your parents' house and hide. I'll send you an important letter telling you what to do.
Okay, thank you.
Don't worry about it.
Kevin, thank you so much for saving me from the evil bird cage.
Thank you too. I gently hold saying the words for being an idiot, LOL. Sheila went to the hospital and cried in panic, saying hurry up and take an x-ray. Sheila still had 2 kidneys, but she was terrified that he's going to take them away at any moment. I sent a letter to my Sheila while she was hiding from the gorilla at her parents' place, wrapping a sash around her abdomen for protection. If she doesn't pay me, I'll tell the gorilla where she is. More than anything related to money, I sincerely hope she reflects on the inconvenience she caused to many people. I'm sure that Yellowbird is living quietly in her cage, scared of the outside enemy. I feel sorry for her because she can't fly freely now, LOL.
Hey Anna, it's been a while. How have you been? Well, who is it? It's your sister, Phoebe. Phoebe? I don't have a sister with that name. Excuse me. Wait a minute. Why are you so cold? I haven't heard from you in a while. I thought I blocked you. Don't tell me you created another account just to contact me. Oh, yeah. What the hell? I was just about to forget you. What? You're my only sister. How can you do this to me? I don't consider you my sister. Are you still upset about what happened 3 years ago? Of course. You eloped with my husband. I still haven't forgiven you. You sure hold grudges. It's been 3 years. Get over it. How can I? I just built my dream home, but because you took my husband away from me, I was left alone in a big house. I had to pay the mortgage alone. You've effed me up so much. I know it sucks to get divorced just after building such a big house. But it's a good thing that happened before you guys had any children. If you get divorced after a baby is born, you might have a lot of problems. You should be thankful for that. Please tell me you're kidding. How can you be so calm after upsetting Mom and Dad that much? It can't be helped. It's just that the man I fell in love with happened to be your husband. Just because John's wife changed from you to me, that doesn't change the fact that John is our family's son-in-law. That's not the point. Mom and Dad are both too strict. How can they just disown me for this? It's only natural that they would cut you off. You knew that John was my husband, and you made a move on him. Even John said he'd rather be with me. Please don't make it sound like I'm the only one to blame. You are too. What the heck? Because you're always so absorbed in your work. You didn't give any attention to John, right? We're both busy with work. To buy our own house, we were even working overtime. But if you work all the time, you'll get dumped by men. Men will leave you. You're even ugly. You need to work harder on your attractiveness instead of your work. Oh, I see. Well, I don't really care about John anymore. Just be happy with him. So, why did you call me? If it's not something important, leave me alone. I'd rather not have anything to do with you. Oh, come on. Don't be so uptight. I called you today because I have good news for you. Good news? Yeah, I have good news. I'll return John to you. What the? I've decided to divorce John. What the heck? You guys just got married 3 years ago. You're divorcing already? Yup. Why? Because I found someone else. You cheated on him? There's nothing I can do about it. One can't suppress the feelings they have for someone. I can't believe it. You took my husband away from me, paid alimony, and then just simply left him? I'd get bored after 3 years of being a married couple. Besides, John's a pretty normal guy, to be honest. Huh? I think you know him better than anyone. He's just an ordinary guy. It's not like he's good looking or anything. He's your husband, so you got carried away and went for him. But I, on the other hand, am rational about this. I realize that marrying a small businessman from a small company doesn't do me much good. You're so cruel. I mean, I'm surprised you decided to marry John. What's so good about him? Well, you make a lot of money. I'm sure you wouldn't mind marrying John. At the time, I was in love with his personality. I didn't care about his looks or his profession. In the end, he betrayed me, so I guess I wasn't a good judge of character. I can't have a boring guy like John. You're the worst. You only took John because he was my husband. You didn't really like John, did you? That's not true. I liked him at first. I just got bored of him halfway through. So, who did you fall for this time? That's probably someone you know too. What? Emily's husband, Ken. Emily is... our cousin Emily? That's right. You're lying. I'm not lying. Emily has 2 kids. You took her husband away from her? I fell in love with him at first sight. I happened to run into Emily and Ken and the kids. He was so handsome that I fell in love with him. Since then, I haven't been able to forget Ken. Oh no. Then one day, by chance, I bumped into Ken on the street. I was alone at the time. I thought it was my only chance, so we exchanged contact information. I asked him out on a date. What the? You're married. You're such a jerk. At first, we were just going to have tea. But when we were alone together, we got into a good mood. We ended up staying together until the night. And then we went straight to a hotel. Oh my God. We started going out once a week. And then Ken finally proposed to me the other day. What? Even though he's married too? He proposed to you? Yep. I'm sure I was more attractive than Emily. Really, I'm so guilty. No man can resist my charms. Even if they have a wife and kids, they would still fall for me. I'm glad I was born beautiful, unlike you. No way. I thought Ken cared about his family. He put me before his family. That's why I don't need John anymore. I'll give him back to you. What are you talking about? I don't care if you give him back now. Wait, don't you still like John? I don't like him at all. Don't be so harsh. I mean, I feel sorry for John. He's left alone after I dumped him. You should remarry him. I can't. Well, either way, I'm breaking up with John. Ken, unlike John, works for a big company and is well paid. Even if Emily asks for alimony, I'm sure Ken will pay my share too. Oh, my life is so rosy that I can marry a high-spec handsome guy. I'm speechless. You only think about taking things from people, don't you? I'm just being honest with myself. And well, Emily must have some problem too. Same with you. What are you talking about? Emily hasn't done anything wrong. I'm sure Emily's too busy with the kids. She didn't take good care of Ken. Once she became a mother, she stopped being a wife. That's why Ken was attracted to me, a beautiful and comforting woman. Ew. You're making me sick talking to you. I'm going to leave now. Hey, are you sure you don't want to remarry John? I'm not remarrying. Okay, bye. I see. You're going to live alone from now on, aren't you? You really want to be with John, but you're so stubborn, you poor thing. I'm sorry that I'm the only one who feels good. Be happy for me, sister. Anna! Just when I thought the noti was so noisy. It's you again? I've called you so many times, but you don't answer. I'm busy. It's Sunday. You're not supposed to be at work. It seems like you haven't been home for a long time. Where are you? On a long business trip. Oh, so that's why you weren't home yesterday or today. What do you want? I called you to apologize for something. What? I got Emily's husband, and I'm taking your mansion too. What the hell? Yesterday, I happened to pass by your house. You locked the front door, but you forgot to close the window on the first floor, so I let myself in through the window. What the hell? You came in without permission? That's okay, we're sisters. So I thought if I waited, you would come home sooner or later. But you didn't come home for a long time. If you're away all the time, then you should let Ken and I live here. Wait. I was wondering where to buy a new house for us. I'm glad we got a nice house for free. Isn't it nice? Even if we live here. You're single, so you don't need such a big place, right? I'm sorry. I keep taking things away from you. That house has already been sold. What? That's not my house. What? What are you talking nonsense?
This house is yours, right?
On the contrary, I want to ask you, why did you think it was my house?
Then whose house is it? You built it when you were married to John, right? But you lost John to me. You've been living alone, haven't you? But from now on, Ken and I will live here. When you come back from your business trip, I want you to pack up your stuff and move out.
No, wait.
I'll pack your stuff properly. Have you changed your taste? There's a lot of elegant furniture in here. Well, I'll put the things I don't need out in the hallway.
Phoebe, wait. Don't tamper with the furniture without permission.
What? Why not? Do you still have feelings for this house? Why don't you move into a smaller apartment? You have a lot of stuff here. It's in the way. I can't wait to get rid of it.
I don't have any of my stuff in that house.
What?
Because I don't live there.
Stop lying so desperately.
I think you've got it all wrong. That house is not my house anymore. I sold it about a year after my divorce. I live somewhere else now.
What?
Did you check the nameplate? It wasn't my name, was it?
Wait. I don't know this name. You did sell the house.
That's what I've been saying.
I can't believe you sold it after making such efforts to build it.
It's too big for one person. Phoebe, what have you done? You broke into someone's house without permission.
I didn't know that you sold the house. Not my fault.
But it's still insane to break in through the window.
What could I do? I was having trouble finding a new place to live with Ken. I thought he worked for a big company and has lots of money. But he said he didn't have much savings and wanted to find a cheap place to live.
And let me tell you something else. The man you're going to marry is not Emily's husband.
Huh?
You said you stole Emily's husband, but I thought something was wrong. I asked Emily directly.
What?
Then Emily laughed and told me you didn't take her husband away from her, and that you were mistaking him for someone else.
That's impossible. I did take Ken away from her. I saw Ken and Emily together with my own eyes. There is no doubt that he is Emily's husband.
Well, can't be helped that you mistook him.
Huh?
Ken has a twin brother.
Twin?
That's right. I just found out for the first time. Ken is an identical twin. He has a brother who looks exactly like him.
So...
It seems that the one you thought you stole from Emily was actually Sam, Ken's brother.
What the...
I mean, didn't you even check his name?
I didn't bother to check. I just kept calling him darling.
You must have made a terrible mistake.
Oh no!
Well, even if it was a mistake, if you like Sam, it's fine, isn't it? Of course, I can't forgive you for trying to steal Emily's husband, but turns out he wasn't Emily's. Sam must be a good-looking guy to your liking, too.
He has the same face as Ken, so he's certainly good-looking, but...
Well, the only difference between the twins is that Sam doesn't work.
What?
Phoebe, you didn't know that? Sam failed to find a job when he was a university student and has been working as a freelancer ever since. He just quit his part-time job, so he's unemployed now.
I thought he was working for a big company.
Ken is the one who works for a big company.
That's why he said he didn't have any savings.
Of course.
I don't know what to do. I've caught a useless guy.
That's rude. You were the one who approached him.
I don't care how good-looking he is. I don't want an unemployed man. I thought I was going to marry an elite guy with a high salary and become an elegant housewife.
Too bad for you. According to Emily, Sam was going to have his wife provide for him after they got married.
Does that mean I was going to marry a gold digger?
Yep.
So Sam tricked me?
No, You misunderstood everything on your own. Anyway, Phoebe, are you still in the house I used to live in? Ah! What you're doing is trespassing. Oh my God! What do I do? I heard a car pull up outside. Maybe the current residents came back? Anna, help me! I can't. I'm out of state on a business trip. Oh no! Anna, what should I do in a situation like this? I think you should just go out and apologize. I don't want to. I'm scared. They'll get angry. Of course they will. Oh no! What? Someone came in through the front door. Oh, I'll see you later. Wait! Help me, Anna! What should I do? You're on your own. Anna! Oh, it's all over. Anna? Oh, Phoebe, you're safe. I was afraid you'd be in jail by now for trespassing. It was a sweet old couple who came home. I told them I thought it was my sister's house and apologized. They didn't call the police. All they did was give me a lecture. I see. If you learn from this, don't even think about taking someone's house again. Anna, help me! Yes? Sam and I have nowhere to live. Sam doesn't have a job, and we don't have money to rent an apartment. You are working, right? After Sam and I decided to get married, I handed in my resignation. Huh? I thought Sam was Emily's husband, Ken. With a husband who works for a big company, I thought I didn't have to work anymore. Mom and Dad have cut me off from them, so I can't depend on them. I thought about going to Sam's parents, but this time when his parents found out that I tried to take Ken away from Emily, they kicked me out along with Sam. Oh, you poor thing. That's why you are the only one I can rely on. Please lend me some money. If things continue as they are, we'll be homeless. Huh? I just need money to rent an apartment and for moving expenses. I'll pay you back. I don't want to. Why not? I'm your sister. Please help me. I don't consider you my sister. You brought this on yourself, didn't you? You can't. You're single with money to spare, right? I don't want to give a penny to you. You always try to steal someone else's husband right away. You're so stingy. Yeah, I am. Besides, I'm not single. What? I got remarried last year. Now I live with my husband. What? Well, I have to go to work, so I'll see you later. Wait, Anna? I don't want to be homeless. Anna, help me. My sister and Sam eventually parted without getting married. Phoebe is now living a life like a homeless person, moving from one shelter to another. Moreover, since her former husband demanded alimony, she had to borrow money to pay the alimony. Somehow, she managed to find a part-time job, but she is living in poverty, just trying to make ends meet. It seems that she has finally realized that she has had enough of trying to get married to other people's husbands. It is too late for that now, isn't it? I don't know where or what Sam is doing, but it seems that he remained unemployed. He's probably struggling somewhere now. As for me, I have a child with my second husband. I'm going on maternity leave soon. My parents are happy about my pregnancy. 3 years ago, I was at my lowest after my sister stole my husband. Now, I am filled with happiness.
Mom, I'm home from school. I saw a note in the living room that said you and Amber went out. Where did you go to? Oh, Heather, you're back already? Where are you guys? We're on our way to a restaurant. A restaurant? Yes, we're heading to a fancy French place for a special dinner. Oh my god. Why don't you take me too? Because today is her celebration. We don't need to take you along. What's the celebration for? She got a perfect score on a pop quiz today. She's amazing, isn't she? Truly gifted. A pop quiz? You mean the ones she has every week? It's not that big of a deal. What are you talking about? A quiz is a quiz, and getting a perfect score is impressive. I get perfect scores on those quizzes all the time. In your case, it's just luck. Unlike you, she got her perfect score through her sheer talent. We have to celebrate that. But a fancy French dinner seems a bit much. Oh, be quiet. Stop being so jealous because you're inadequate. It's annoying. Jeez. Compared to her, you're really disappointing. So, what about my dinner tonight? Fix something yourself. But... there's something in the fridge. Make do with that. I checked the fridge and there was hardly any food. Maybe just some milk. The milk should be enough. I'm starving. Stop complaining. Drink the milk and get back to studying. You need to work hard to be as good as Amber. Ugh, fine. No matter how hard you try, you'll never match her brilliance, though. She's a genius and looks like a model, while you're just a failure. Anyway, we're off to enjoy ourselves. Okay, have fun. Mom, it's already past 8 p.m. and you're still not home? Amber isn't here either. Did you two go out for dinner again? Whoops! I completely forgot to leave a note. Actually, we're on a trip to Hawaii. Hawaii? Why? Amber got first place in the midterm exam. She asked for a trip as a reward. So here we are, celebrating her achievement. What about me? Am I left behind again? Why would we take you along? You couldn't even take the exam because you got sick. You had a high fever. How pathetic. There's no way we'd take an idiot like you on a trip. This is nuts. You're really careless compared to Amber. You can't even manage your health. A kid like you doesn't deserve to go on a vacation. Okay, I get it. Anyway, I need to study for my SAT. How long will you be gone? Well, we'll be staying for about 2 weeks. That long? So what am I supposed to do for food while you're gone? I checked the fridge and there's nothing in there. Then go buy something from the supermarket. You have some allowance, don't you? I don't have any. You took it away from me the day I missed the exam because I was sick. You said someone as stupid as me shouldn't have any money. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about that. There's no food in the house, no money. How am I supposed to manage for 2 weeks? Oh, it's okay. There's flour in the kitchen cabinet, right? Bake your own bread and survive on that. Seriously? Well, we're off to enjoy our vacation. Make sure you take care of yourself all alone.
Hi, Heather. Do you have a moment?
Hi, Aunt Sadie. What's up?
Is your mom at home? I've been trying to call her, but she's not picking up.
She went on a vacation with my sister.
What? Vacation?
Yeah, they're in Hawaii for 2 weeks. If it's urgent, I can try to contact her for you.
Oh, wait, what? Vacationing in Hawaii? Just her and Amber?
She got first place in her exam recently. Mom was thrilled and decided to celebrate by taking her on a trip.
So, you're home alone?
Yes, I'm staying home to watch the house.
Leaving you alone for 2 weeks?
Well, I'm used to it.
But what about food? Did they leave you anything to eat?
Not really. I found some flour, so I've been baking my own bread.
Unbelievable! My sister is such an idiot. I'm so sorry, Heather. She's always been so self-centered.
It's okay. I'm used to it, really.
She's so troublesome. She's always loved being the center of attention. That's why she married a highly educated and well-off person to be envied. But after losing him to illness, now she's using Amber to get attention again.
Amber definitely takes after Mom. She loves to brag about how little sleep she gets and how she hardly studies before exams. She loves being called a prodigy. Still, I think it's impressive how hard she works.
All right, I'm coming to get you. You're staying at my house while they're away.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm in high school now. I can handle being alone.
What are you talking about? You're still a kid. And you're growing. You need more than just a bread. I'm coming over right now, so wait for me.
Heather, Hawaii was amazing. The weather was warm, the sea and sky were beautiful. We stayed at a luxurious hotel and had a blast.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Aren't you supposed to come back today?
Well, there's been a change of plans.
Okay.
We're going straight to England.
What in the world? You're going there now?
Not just for a trip, but for study.
Huh? What do you mean?
We met someone wonderful here. An English tourist asked for directions. Turns out he's a university professor in London. We hit it off right away.
How does that lead to you going there?
I told him all about how brilliant Amber is. He asked if she would consider studying over there. He offered to help if she was interested. So, thanks to him, we're arranging for her to study in England. Of course, I'm going with her.
Wow, that's pretty sudden. But isn't there a lot of paperwork for studying abroad?
The professor introduced us to a school and handled everything quickly. He said if Amber is the top student, she should come ASAP.
I see.
She's so brilliant, she might even get into Oxford. After graduation, she'll get offers from top companies worldwide. She'll become a global star, and my parenting will be a huge success. I might even write a parenting book. And I might become a famous commentator on TV.
That sounds great. But what about me?
What?
You guys are suddenly moving abroad. What am I supposed to do from now on? I'm still in high school. Will you be sending me living expenses regularly? And covering my tuition fees?
I don't care about a useless idiot like you. You don't need to go to high school anyway. Unlike Amber, you're a dumb and worthless daughter, so I'm not spending money on you.
You've got to be kidding me.
I've left your care to our relatives. I told them they could use you as a maid or whatever.
Oh my god.
You know, you should have been a bit smarter like Amber. And then maybe I'd care for you more. But you're clumsy and a failure. Just like your useless father.
Useless? Don't talk bad about Dad. He worked hard for a big company and supported us before he got sick. Even when he was sick, he always worried about me and helped me with everything.
He was a softie. That's why he was kind to an idiot like you. You guys are alike and both clumsy. So you got along well.
That's a horrible thing to say.
Anyway, I'm off to England with the brilliant Amber. I've handed over the responsibility to the relatives since you're incompetent, so go live alone and lonely. I wish you'd just become their child. I don't need a useless daughter like you.
Goodbye and good riddance.
What?
I'm going to be Aunt Sadie's daughter.
What are you talking about?
She just called me. The relatives discussed it and she decided to take me in. I said I wanted to be adopted and she said anytime. She's also going to make sure I go to high school. So I'm going to be her daughter now.
Well, someone is willing to take in a failure like you. I'm grateful. Do whatever you want. As long as I have Amber, I'm fine.
Then that's what I'll do. From today on, you're no longer my mom. Don't ever try to act like one again.
As if I would. And don't come crying back saying you want to be my daughter again. Amber is the only one I need. It's been a while, Heather. We just got back from England. I heard from Sadie that you're throwing us a welcome back party.
Huh?
I asked her to pick us up at the airport, but she said she was too busy with party preparations. We didn't tell anyone we were coming back, so I wonder how the news got out. Tell me the location of the party. We'll head over right away. I'm so excited. We can't wait to celebrate with the whole family. Hurry up. Tell me where it is.
You guys are not invited.
What?
It's my Harvard acceptance celebration party.
Harvard?
So I'm not inviting anyone who isn't involved. Aunt Sadie and everyone else worked hard to prepare this for me. Don't ruin the fun atmosphere.
Wait, I don't understand. Isn't it our welcome back party? And your Harvard acceptance? That's a joke, right? Aren't you a high school dropout?
Aunt Sadie made sure I went to high school. I applied to Harvard and got in. It's all thanks to her and everyone else's support. I feel nothing but gratitude for them.
What the heck is going on? How did you get into Harvard? You have to be smart to get in. Someone like you couldn't possibly do that.
But I did. And I'm grateful to you. Because you took Amber and left. My life improved dramatically. Without you guys, it was fantastic. I got to eat 3 proper meals every day, and the environment was wonderful. Everyone praised me when I worked hard, and they all helped me if I struggled. Thanks to that, studying hard was enjoyable.
What? How can you say that? You're making it sound like I created a horrible home environment.
Not making it sound like. That's exactly what happened. With you and Amber around, it was a nightmare for me.
What did you say?
You always doted on Amber, ignored me, and left me alone. And when you did talk to me, it was to mock or lash out. Amber did the same, mocking me or taking out her frustrations on me. That kind of environment was nothing but terrible for me.
What's with you? Just because you got into Harvard, you're getting all high and mighty. Harvard isn't that great. You've never even studied abroad in England.
By the way, why did you come back? Amber graduated high school there, and if she got into a university, she'd still have classes, right?
Well, that's...
Don't tell me she didn't get into university. I heard British universities are tough. Even someone as smart as her could fail. But that's impossible, right? She's way smarter than me.
Shut up!
So, she did fail?
Yes, she failed to get into Oxford, repeated the year twice, and failed again this year. That's why we came back. What's so bad about that?
She really wanted to go to Oxford, huh?
I thought she'd get in the second time, so we stayed another year. But she failed again, so we stayed another year. Then, this year, she got a high fever on TSA test day. She failed again because of that. We were exhausted, so we came back. What's wrong with that?
Oh, so even she isn't so smart after all.
What did you say? Getting a fever wasn't her fault.
Oh, but you used to tell me, remember? Not managing your health was stupid. And now I'm about to become a Harvard student. Meanwhile, she's just a high school graduate with no job. I never thought I'd surpass her academically.
Shut up! How dare you mock her? You must have cheated to get into Harvard. Your acceptance must be invalid.
Heather would never cheat. I can vouch for her hard work as her parent. You, who are no longer her mother, have no right to belittle her.
What? Who's this?
You come back and immediately start putting her down. You haven't changed a bit. I can't stay silent anymore.
Is this Sadie?
Yeah, it's your sister and Heather's mother. She's my adopted daughter now. She's my precious child. Stop accusing her of cheating.
It's hilarious. You actually adopted her. Taking in such a useless girl won't do you any good, you know.
There's been only good. Life with her has been joyful and fulfilling. I'm single and had no interest in marriage, so I thought I'd never experience raising a child. Thanks to her, I got to do that. And she's such a brilliant child. My life is perfect.
How is she brilliant? She only got into Harvard by luck.
She got in as the top student. She's the top scorer on the SAT among all applicants.
Holy cow! I can't believe it. Heather, the idiot is the top scorer?
What do you mean, idiot? You've belittled her without knowing her true abilities or how hard she worked. You're no longer her mother. You have no right to mock my daughter, and you need to stay out of her life.
What's with you? Why are you so angry all of a sudden?
I told you, we're busy preparing for the party. It's a very important celebration for my dear daughter's Harvard acceptance. If you're not involved, stay away.
But we just got back. Can't we at least join the party for a bit?
Absolutely not. The former prodigy turned jobless daughter and her unemployed mother rely on her. You two have more important things to do. Instead of talking nonsense, go find a place to live and a job. Neither I, Heather, nor any of our relatives will help you.
Fine. Who would want to go to such a stupid party anyway? We'll find a place and jobs soon enough. Amber only failed to get into Oxford because of bad luck. Wait and see. She's still a super genius. Heather, can I talk to you? Do you have time?
What is it? I'm busy right now.
I've been thinking. Families should live together.
Uh-huh.
Let's all be together again. You, me, and Amber. We're back in the country, so let's restore our family time.
What are you scheming? I'm not your family, and you only care about Amber. There's no benefit for you to live with me.
That's the thing. She's a mess now. She's become completely useless and out of control.
Oh, yeah?
Ever since she heard you got into Harvard, she's been terrible. She's been acting out, and I can't handle her. I've been trying to get her to apply to big companies, but she keeps getting rejected. Even trying for smaller companies, No one will hire her.
Wow, that Amber?
No matter how many places we contact, they shut the door on us. They say they only want college graduates. Even with her study abroad experience, being a high school graduate isn't enough.
That's pretty tough.
I just want her to start with any job, even a part-time one. But she says that's beneath her and refuses. Now you're my only hope, Heather. So let's live together. And after you graduate, get a job at a big company and support us.
I refuse. I have no intention of supporting others.
But I'm your birth mother.
We're not mother and daughter anymore. Sadie is my mom now. My family is her and no one else. I don't care about you two.
Are you serious? How can you push us away?
You left me behind and moved abroad. You pushed me away first.
That's...
Anyway, I have to go. My lecture is starting soon, so I'm busy. Later!
Wait, Heather! Please, come back.
My birth mother sent me messages apologizing and begging me to let bygones be bygones and return to being a family. Of course, I ignored her. She also cried to our relatives for help, but no one helped her. Having exhausted my late dad's inheritance and insurance money, she finally had no choice but to take a part-time job. However, because of her personality, she couldn't fit in at any workplace. She kept quitting and looking for new jobs repeatedly. Amber, with her inflated pride, claims there's no point in working unless she can be a full-time employee at a big company. Now, they are barely scraping by together. As for me, I keep a close relationship with my mom, Sadie, while I enjoy my college life. I'm immensely grateful to her for rescuing me from a toxic parent.
Tony, are you still at work? Are you going to be late again today?
Sorry, Kate. I got to work overtime again. It's going to take me a little longer. I don't need dinner.
Oh, again?
Did you cook already?
Yes, I mean, it's 8 p.m.
I've been a little busy with work lately, so I'm so sorry.
I understand. But you can take the weekend off, right?
Weekend?
Yeah. We were talking about going to the movies for the first time in a while. Did you forget? Are you working on Saturday and Sunday?
No, I don't need to work this weekend, but I need to go to my hometown on Saturday.
What? Did something happen?
I got a call that a friend from my hometown was in the hospital. I thought I'd go visit.
I see.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, I don't blame you. What about Sunday? Can we go see a movie on Sunday?
I don't think I can make it on Sunday either.
Well...
They are having a small reunion. I'll probably be back Sunday night.
Are you staying at your parents'?
No, I'm staying at a business hotel.
Why? I'm sure your parents want to see you too.
Well, you know, my dad's really strict. My mom and I don't really get along. I don't feel comfortable at home. I'm more relaxed at a hotel.
I see.
Well, I will just visit them and say hi.
Okay.
So I need you to do something for me.
What's that?
Will you pay for my hotel room and a little gift for my friend?
What?
I've been having meetings with my coworkers lately. I've spent all my allowance.
I don't remember you spending that much money.
Men need to socialize for work.
Okay.
I can't visit the hospital empty-handed, right?
Well... I'll pay you back when I get paid next month.
Okay.
I called the hotel and got a reservation. I wasn't sure if any room was available because of the short notice, but I guess I was lucky. I'm so glad.
What?
There's a room available at a 3-star hotel you mentioned. I heard it's famous for its spa. I'm looking forward to it.
What's going on?
What?
3-star hotel with a spa? I thought you were staying at some franchise.
Kate? Oh no.
What? What do you mean, oh no?
I'm sorry. It's nothing. It's a Holiday Inn with a spa.
I didn't know such a hotel existed.
Yeah, it's rare.
I don't remember telling you about a hotel with a spa.
That's funny. Was it someone else?
Who did you mistake me for?
It was a long time ago, so I must have been mistaken. Maybe I saw it on TV or something, and mistakenly thought I heard it from you.
I didn't know that was possible.
I've been so busy with work lately that I've had my hands full. My memory may be a little fuzzy. I'm sorry. I can't really remember.
That's okay.
Oops. Break time is over, so I have to go back to the office.
So, you messaged me to let me know that you got a reservation? What's the big deal?
No, I haven't returned to my hometown in a while, so I got carried away. I wanted to tell you, my wife, first. What's wrong?
I thought you were acting kind of weird.
I got a reservation at the Holiday Inn, that's all. You don't need to think too much about it.
Okay.
Hey, I just arrived at my parents' house.
I'm glad you made it there safely.
I'm sorry I couldn't keep my promise to go on a date with you. Let's go see a movie next time I get a day off.
Okay, don't worry about it. Are you going to visit your friend now?
Yeah, I'm going to the hospital with some friends from my hometown. After that, we'll go out for drinks. Then I will check in and just relax.
Okay, have a good time.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to let you know that I might not be able to answer my phone right away.
What? What do you mean?
I'm meeting my friends from my hometown that I haven't seen in a while. I don't want to worry about notifications on my phone.
That's true.
If you need me, just drop me a line.
I will.
Monica, I've already checked in. When are you getting here? Hey, Monica. I guess you're driving. Oh, yeah. My wife doesn't seem to notice. I'm glad my wife is dumb. She doesn't think her best friend and her husband. I told her this trip was to visit my friends. Of course, the money for the hotel was my wife's money. I'm so glad I married a handy ATM. I told her I needed the money to visit my friend. We can have so much fun together.
Tony?
Hi, Monica. I'm glad to hear that. You haven't replied for so long. I was worried you had an accident or something. Where are you now?
I'm on my way. Tell me which hotel and your room number.
What? We have been talking about this place for a long time. I gave you the room number before, but...
I just want to make sure.
It's room 505 at Mountain Spa and Resort.
Thank you. Hi, Monica. Long time no see.
Kate? What's going on?
Is it wrong to contact you out of the blue? We've been friends since we were kids.
That's true, but...
Where are you now?
Where am I? In a cab.
Where are you going?
That's none of your business. Tell me where you're going. What are you talking about? Are you heading to a hotel? What? How do you know? I knew it. What? What? You're planning to stay with my husband, aren't you? No. What are you talking about? I'm not messing with my best friend's husband. I'm staying there with my family. Unfortunately, I know everything. What? Tony misdirected his messages. Huh? Tony sent me the messages he meant to send to you. That's how I found out about the affair. No way! You knew about us? He is a real screw-up. He screwed up once and he's doing it again. That sucks. We were going to enjoy our trip together. I've known for a long time that you're slutty, but to make a move on a married man and on your best friend's husband, I guess you were worse than I thought. Oh, well, your husband is crazy about me. I'm going to have to borrow your precious husband. So, how long have you guys been dating? About a year. That long? That's right. Actually, I've had my eye on him since you guys invited me to your wedding. We exchanged our numbers at the after party. We kept in touch. I can't believe it. Stealing someone's husband? Stealing? Tony chose me over you. Well, I'm more attractive as a woman. A few days ago, Tony said he had to work late and didn't come home. Was he with you the whole time? That's right. We had a date. We went to a pub and stayed at a hotel. I made dinner and waited for him. He is such a jerk. I told you, he would rather spend time with me than you. Well then, I'm going to spend some time with your husband this weekend. We're going to relax at a spa. Okay. What? What do you mean, okay? Aren't you frustrated that your husband cheated on you? Aren't you angry or upset? You two are both jerks. I can't even get mad at you. You bothered to contact me. You were trying to stop me, right? Well, I'm sure of it. I'm sorry to hear that. There are resorts everywhere. There's no point in trying to get in our way. We are having a hot night tonight. You can have a lonely night. It's Mountain Spa and Resort. Huh? Room 505. Wait, how did you know? I pretended to be you when Tony misdirected the message. What? There's only one mountain spa and resort around. I'm sure it's expensive to stay there. That guy must have been trying to look good. It was my money, though. Excuse me? Turn back now. What? If you turn back now, I'll reduce the alimony. Alimony? If you ignore my advice and join Tony, the amount will increase. That's terrible! Are you threatening me? It's not a threat. My husband is cheating. I can demand alimony. But I quit my job. I'm unemployed. I know that. You don't last long with men or jobs. You know I have no money and you're asking for alimony? We're not best friends. I don't care about your situation. We're not best friends anymore. Do whatever you need to do to pay. Oh no! What are you going to do? Do you want to go and pay a lot? Or do you want to give up and go home? Fine. I'll just go home. And don't forget to block Tony on your phone. Messages and incoming calls. Why? I'm not even allowed to contact him? Oh, you're still trying to contact my husband at this point? Well, I'm offering to reduce your alimony. You're still planning to cheat? No, I'm not. I will block him right now. I'll also block incoming calls. In the future, if you contact him once more, I will increase the amount of alimony you'll have to pay. I understand.
Monica, are you okay? Maybe you got stuck in traffic? Well, we can stay in and have a relaxing date today. There's no need to rush. I can't wait to see you. I'm still thinking about it. If I had met you first, I never thought Kate would have a beautiful friend like you. You're so different from Kate. Well, she makes more than I do, so for now, it's safe to keep how it is. She works from home, so she can do the housework for me. I'm going to take advantage of Kate as long as she has money. They say love and marriage are separate, and it's true. Let's make out today. Just the two of us. I'm not leaving my wife, but I love you the most.
Huh? I hate you.
Huh?
Let's make out today, just the two of us? That's gross.
What's up with you all of a sudden, Monica?
Haven't you noticed yet?
What?
Such an idiot.
Huh?
Look at the icon.
That's the cat at your parents', right?
It's true that Monica and I are cat lovers. We both have a cat picture for our icons. But if you look closely, it's a different cat. How come you keep getting it wrong?
What?
You have been sending me these messages.
A misdirect?
Would it be easier to say, oops, you did it again?
I did it again?
It's me, Kate.
You're kidding.
You still don't get it? The picture on the icon is similar, but the name is totally different.
Ah, it's true, it's Kate.
I'm stunned. You finally noticed.
No.
What?
I have to let Monica know that you found out. She is on her way here right now.
She's not coming.
What?
There's no point in trying to contact her.
What?
I messaged Monica right after you misdropped the message. I made a deal with her to reduce the amount of alimony. Monica said she won't contact you anymore.
No, that's not it. This is not a joke. It's just... There's someone else I'm staying with, and we're in separate rooms. Monica just happens to be one of my friends.
Idiot. Monica can't be your local friend. She was my best friend since I was a kid.
Well,
I don't consider her my best friend now.
Please, Kate. I won't do this anymore, so please forgive me.
It's too late.
I was just playing around.
Really? You've been going out with her for a year.
You knew about this?
Monica told me just now.
Well, you should come to the hotel now.
Huh?
I changed my plan. I'm going to have fun with you all night tonight.
Don't say that.
What? What's better than a trip with your wife?
Are you kidding me? You want me to spend time at a hotel you were supposed to have an affair?
Well...
That's why I'm not going, but your father is on his way instead.
What? My father?
Yes.
Why is my father coming?
You lied about visiting a friend in your hometown. But I guess it's true that you visited your parents. The hotel is only a half-hour drive from your parents' house. Your father said he'll be there soon.
Oh, hey.
He's agreed to keep you under his supervision for the time being.
Keep me under his supervision?
I don't want to live with a cheating bastard like you.
You're going to kick me out of the house?
That's why I called your father. Your father said he's going to talk to his stupid son.
Seriously? I don't want to live at my parents' house.
At least you have a place to stay.
You should be thankful.
What about my work? Do you know how long it takes me to get from my parents' house to work?
2 hours one way. It's not that far.
No way.
Then why don't you rent an apartment? You don't have the money anyway, do you? You spent all the money on Monica. You've probably run through your savings.
But...
Well, now that we don't have to worry about anything, let's settle this quickly.
Settle?
An alimony.
What?
I want a divorce.
Divorce? Are you serious?
You were unfaithful to me. You deserve it.
Kate, please. It was a one-time mistake.
One time? You've been dating Monica for a year.
I wasn't serious about her. You're the only one I really love. You are such a kind person. You'll forgive me, right? I can't live without you.
You can't live without my hard-earned money.
No, that's not true. That makes it sound like we married for money.
You said you were with me because I make more money. You made it clear.
That's just...
And I work from home, so I do the housework. I guess I was a convenient ATM and housekeeper for you.
That's not true.
Oh, I think your father is about to arrive.
What? Seriously, my dad is here?
Yeah, he said he's staying in room 505.
That's the room I'm in.
Why don't you stay with your father?
I don't want to. I don't want to spend time with my father. You can't be serious. Is this why you asked me, knowing I sent the wrong message?
Yep.
Damn you.
Damn you? Can you really say that to me?
Oh, no. I'll never cheat on her again. Don't divorce me. Let's make this work.
I said that earlier, didn't I?
Huh?
I hate you.
Well...
My lawyer will be there later.
Oh no, you're kidding.
I'm going to charge you a huge fee. You'll have to go through my lawyer from now on.
I can't pay alimony.
Oh, yeah, and I'll be collecting all your hotel bills for today and all your expenses later. Bye.
Wait a minute. Is this even possible? Don't divorce me.
After this, my father-in-law and Tony had a long conversation. Then, he was dragged out of the hotel and taken directly to his parents' house. Then again, Tony had to talk with his parents. Thanks to the cooperation of my father-in-law and an excellent lawyer, the divorce was quickly finalized and the alimony was paid in one lump sum. Of course, I filed for alimony to Monica, who had been having an affair with Tony. Monica was unemployed, so her parents paid the alimony on her behalf. Monica's parents found out that she had been sleeping with her best friend's husband and kicked her out. She is now desperately paying off her debts. I, on the other hand, moved out of the apartment I was living in with my husband. I moved as far away as I could. I work from home and can work from anywhere. I am going to do my best to make a fresh start in a new environment. According to what my father-in-law told me, my ex-husband, who couldn't stand the cramped life at his parents' house, stormed into our old apartment. When he found out I was no longer there, he went back to his parents' house in tears. My ex-husband is still under the strict supervision of his parents. He is still living a hard life, commuting 2 hours daily to work.
I'm going out to eat with my friends tonight. Wait, what? You could have told me earlier. I already made dinner for you. Can you stop doing unnecessary things? Unnecessary? I told you not to act like you're my mom. I know I'm not your mom, but I care about you. Ugh, you're so annoying. Why are you even still here? Just get out of the house, you worthless old hag. What are you talking about? I'm just living in my own home. Your home? Wow, how shameless can you be? This is my house now. You're no longer needed, so why don't you just leave? This has been my home too for the past 2 years. What do you plan to do by kicking me out? Honestly, you're just in the way. You don't even get my taste in food. Like that meatball spaghetti you made the other day, there was barely any sauce. And the meatballs were dry and gross. I made it that way to make sure it was healthy. I used good quality meat and packed it with veggies. Who cares about that? I'm telling you, it tasted terrible. And don't even get me started on that mac and cheese you made. Why was there so little cheese? It was so dry, I couldn't even eat it. I was trying to make sure you had a balanced diet, that's all. I don't need that. I'd rather eat junk food than your awful cooking. If you eat too much junk food, you won't get the nutrients you need. Shut up! I'm telling you it was gross and you keep arguing. And what about how you do laundry? You seriously mix your stuff with mine? Gross. What's wrong with washing our clothes together? Ew, your old lady smell is gonna rub off on my clothes. That's just disgusting. That's a really hurtful thing to say. Honestly, you should be grateful I'm even doing your laundry. Yeah, well, that's about to end real soon. What do you mean by that? Back when I was in high school, I let you do the chores. But now I'm a med student, okay? I don't need you anymore. I'm gonna hire a proper housekeeper so you can pack your bags and leave. Isn't that going a bit too far? Kicking me out to hire a housekeeper? That's just ridiculous. Who's going to pay for this housekeeper? You're busy with school and you're not even working a part-time job. So how do you plan on paying for a housekeeper? Huh? Why would I have to pay? I'll just have Dad cover it, no problem. That's just unreasonable. A housekeeper is professional, unlike you with your lousy cooking and half-hearted chores. They'll actually listen to me and do things the way I like. So I won't be stressed out. And do you know how many convenient housekeeping services there are now? You can book everything, cleaning, laundry, cooking, all with just your phone, and it's done by pros. So really, you're not needed anymore. I can focus on my studies without worrying about anything at home, and it's perfect, right? But isn't that going to cost a lot of money? Dad said he'll cover it, so don't worry about that. Your dad doesn't exactly have the extra money for that right now, unfortunately. Maybe it's better for both of us if you don't try to push me out. Are you underestimating my dad? I'm not underestimating him. I'm just being honest. I know you don't like me, since I'm your stepmother. But I'm trying to guide you so you don't make mistakes. Wow, that's so arrogant, it's making my skin crawl. I don't care, okay? You're not even family to me. You're just some housekeeper who thinks she's in charge. Just get out. Do you even know how much my tuition costs? $450,000. Of course, I know the amount. And it's all paid already. That means Dad has more than enough money. You probably married him for his money anyway. But maybe it's time you let him go. I find it annoying to have you around the house.
Wait, do you actually think your dad paid for that? I can see how you might think that, but...
Anyway, make sure you're out by the weekend. If your stuff is still here when I get back, I'm throwing it all out.
You can't just do whatever you want. We should talk this over with your dad.
I'm a top med student, okay? I don't have time to waste talking to a housekeeper.
Housekeeper? You really have no respect for me, do you? Fine, I'll talk to your dad and see what he says.
Just get out, you useless old hag.
I'll be in touch. Hey, Harold, do you have a minute? It's about Megan. Sure, what's up with Megan? Well, Megan seems to think you're the one paying for her medical school tuition. Have you talked to her about it yet? I did tell you to make sure to find a time to talk to her, didn't I? I figured the timing wasn't great, so I hadn't found the right moment to talk. But I thought for sure you would have spoken to her by now. What exactly do you mean by the tuition? Wait, what? I mean, I'm the one paying for it. You were going through a tough time, so I covered it, you know? Because we're family. Oh, that, of course. I'm really grateful for that. It's not just about being grateful, Harold. The problem is, Megan doesn't seem to know about it. Did you not tell her? This is completely different from what we discussed. Does it really matter who paid? What? What do you mean? We're married, right? We're a team. Does it really matter which one of us took care of it? I mean, we're family. It doesn't change anything whether you paid or I did. It's all the same, isn't it? I'm sorry, but I really don't get what you're saying. Wasn't this supposed to help? Megan and me building a better relationship? I feel like she's going to kick me out at this rate. Kick you out? What do you mean? Megan told me to leave. She said my cooking is terrible, she doesn't like how I do laundry. And all she does is complain. She even called me her maid. You should do something about that. That's wild. She can be quite something, huh? It's not funny to me at all, Harold. She's probably just going through that phase where she wants to rebel against her parents. She'll calm down eventually. Just give her some time. Harold, she's in college now. That phase should be over by now. Don't get all worked up about it. Sometimes these things take a little longer. You just don't get it, do you, Harold? I think I understand her pretty well. She's probably just acting out because she feels uncomfortable around you. She trusts you enough to be herself, even if it's a bit rough around the edges. I really don't think that's the case at all. Trust me, she'll come around. Just give her time. This isn't about trusting you or not. Anyway, let's set some time next week. The three of us need to have a serious talk.
Hey, where are you, you useless old hag?
Megan, could you please stop calling me that?
Just tell me where you are.
I'm at work right now.
Wait, you actually have a job? Didn't you know? Why would I care? Probably just some part-time gig, right? It's not part-time, but whatever. Anyway, I'm heading home soon. Don't come back here. What? I said, don't come back. You're not welcome in this house anymore. When you're done with work, just stay at a hotel or something. Are you serious? We agreed that the three of us would talk next week with Harold. He's coming back from his business trip, and we were supposed to discuss this then. Well, I thought I'd just take care of it before that. Take care of it? Yeah, I've already changed the locks, so you're not getting in anyway. Wait, you changed the locks? Why on earth would you do that? To keep you, a total stranger, out of this house? What do you think? Don't you get it yet? We never needed a stepmother in the first place. But why would you go that far? Because you're that unwanted. You're not my mom, you're just some stepmother I never asked for. The locks are changed, so don't even think about coming back. Okay then, I guess I'll stop paying the $450,000 for your tuition. Excuse me? What are you talking about? Dad is the one paying for my tuition, not you. Nice try though, liar. Sure, if you say so. I'm done with this conversation. Alright, I won't come back to that house. I'll cut ties with you and we'll just be strangers. Is that what you want? We were never really family anyway. Yeah, you're right. So let's just end it here. You'll never see me again, and I don't consider you family either. And about the tuition, I'll be needing that back. So you might regret this later. You're crazy. I don't need you. I never did, and neither did Dad. You just wanted to use me for money, hoping you could leech off me once I become a doctor. But that's not happening. Yeah, whatever. Say whatever you want. I don't care anymore. My things will be packed up by movers. Don't touch my stuff. Hey, why aren't you picking up the phone? You're being really persistent. I told you I'm working. You're just working a part-time job, right? Why do you always have to assume that? Just pick up the phone. Dad's angry. You don't have much to do anyway. How dare you be so arrogant? It's infuriating. Oh, still with that attitude, even with someone who isn't family anymore? You might want to learn some manners. It'll be tough out there in the real world. Look, I'm calling because I need to talk to you. Answer the phone. No, I don't plan to. What? Why not? Can't you understand that I have something important to say? Not my problem, and we're not related anymore, remember? Why should I waste my time talking to you? If this is about money, you better send me your repayment plan soon. I'll be getting my lawyer involved as well. I've already told Harold about this, but you've heard it too, right? Wait. What are you talking about? Why would I owe you money? I never borrowed anything from you. Have you really not discussed this with your dad? Or are you just not getting it even after he explained it? I paid for your tuition, all of it, $450,000. Wait, what? You've got to be joking. Why would I joke about something like that? Your dad couldn't pay it, so I did. Surely you're not thinking of just walking away from this, right? Hold on a second. I thought Dad was paying for it. Are you serious? So, what Dad said earlier, does that mean... Yeah, I guess your dad finally came clean, huh? But you are not able to handle it. That's your issue. You were so desperate to get into that private medical school, despite not being the brightest student. Your dad couldn't afford it because of other problems. But I paid, hoping we could still function as a family. Wait, I never heard about this. What's going on? Did Dad really keep all this from me? Why couldn't he pay? But you even went as far as changing the house keys to kick me out. Well, it doesn't matter anymore now. Well, your dad's business went under and he's been in debt ever since. Right now, he is desperately trying to rebuild. But that's because I gave him financial support. There was no way he could afford your tuition. The timing was also spot on. What? Debt? Dad is in debt? Yeah, he probably never planned to tell you that. But since we're here, you should know your dad doesn't have a dime to his name. He's been juggling debts and I've been helping him. But now that we're divorced, you and your dad can deal with it on your own. Make sure you repay what you owe me. Wait. I'm so confused. What's happening? And how do you have all this money? Aren't you just a part-timer? You've got it all wrong. I'm actually an executive at a pretty decent company. An executive? No way! Yeah, even though I was busy, I still cooked for you and took care of the house. I contributed financially too. I didn't know. And you tried to throw me out like I was some housekeeper. Ugh. Being an executive means you must be getting a pretty high salary, right? I've been smart about money. I don't waste it, and I make sure I get what's owed to me. When I lent him money, and even when I paid for your tuition, I made sure to have him sign a promissory note each time. Wait, you made Dad sign a loan agreement or something? Even though we were family? Of course, and considering how things turned out, I was right to do so. Your dad might still want to keep things together. But for me, it was over when you kicked me out. I was also disappointed in Harold for not being able to foresee that things would turn out this way. Hold on, so let me get this straight. You paid my tuition. Dad's in debt. And you were the one helping him stay afloat? Exactly. Glad you're finally catching up. I've lost patience with both you and Harold. I've cut ties with you both. And now we're not family. You owe me money, and I expect you to pay it back. I'll check with the school to see if you can repay the tuition. But from now on, earn your own tuition while also paying off my debt. And don't forget to help your debt-ridden father too. There's no way I can do all that. I'm in med school. I can barely keep up with the studies. Let alone get a job. And I'm still a minor. How can you ask me to pay back that kind of money? You were all set to throw me out and hire a housekeeper, So don't talk to me about what's fair. Med school, huh? But you're in the health sciences program, not becoming a doctor. From what I've heard, your grades are pretty low. Not exactly the elite you like to think you are. But hey, if you think you're so special, prove it. Just don't expect any more help from me. But what about the rest of the tuition? What about it? Dad can't pay and I can't either. If you won't pay, then does that mean I have to drop out? I just got into med school. That's so unfair. Isn't it because you keep doing whatever you want without listening to others? Besides, if you really wanted to become a healthcare professional that much, couldn't you have studied harder on your own? I didn't really see you studying that hard back in high school either. I knew you were skipping tutoring to hang out with friends. No, that's not... I wasn't skipping. You lied about going to cram school and hung out with your friends, didn't you? Whenever I tried to correct you, you would immediately rebel. And since Harold just turned a blind eye, I decided to leave you alone. I just thought I didn't need it to get into college. And look where that got you. Anyway, good luck with everything. I won't be helping you anymore. We were never really family, so it's only natural. You're really just going to abandon me like this? I thought you saw me as your daughter. Well, did you ever really see me as your mother? That's different. Exactly. I tried to be there for you, even if we couldn't be like a mother and daughter. I thought we could at least be a family with a good relationship. But with this at the very end, well, I've given up, so could you please leave me alone? Wait, please, I'm sorry. I'll give you the new house keys, I swear. No need. Well then, good luck with your debt-ridden dad.
Jessica, what on earth are you thinking? We need to talk. Pick up the phone.
What? I'm busy right now.
I just got a call from Megan, crying her eyes out. She said you told her you're done helping her and you're not going to support her anymore. I get that what she did was awful. But you can't just cut her off like that.
I'm not just cutting ties with her, I'm cutting ties with you too.
Huh?
Let's get divorced, right now.
Wait, what? You're seriously talking about divorce all of a sudden? Aren't we supposed to stick together and support each other as a family?
Excuse me? What are you even saying? Do you still not get that you brought this on yourself?
Why would you say something like that?
If you had just been upfront and honest with Megan from the beginning, this wouldn't have escalated like this. I let your failed business, the debt, and even the cheating slide, but now I'm done.
Wait, cheating?
Don't worry, I didn't tell her about that. Finding out her dad is a cheater would just crush her. As if she doesn't already have enough to deal with. She can't afford school anymore. And she's going to be stuck working non-stop to support your mess of a life.
Hold on, I didn't cheat.
Look, we're past the point of that kind of conversation. I've already hired a lawyer, and you need to focus on yourself and your daughter now. I'm not wasting any more of my time on this. I'm done. You should start getting your affairs in order. Maybe for once, you should think about what's best for Megan. Goodbye, Harold. From now on, talk to my lawyer. Jessica, I have something to tell you. Oh, Megan, it's been a while. What's going on? I'm dropping out of college. They said I'll get a refund for the tuition that's already been paid. So I'm going to use that to repay you. I wasn't expecting to hear from you again, but I see. All right, I'll leave the rest to my lawyer. I wanted to contact you directly because I wanted to apologize. Apologize? I spoke with the lawyer and my dad. Everything you told me was true, wasn't it? But I didn't understand any of it at the time. I'm so sorry. You don't need to apologize. It won't change anything. But I'm glad to see you've grown enough to say that. You did so much for me, and I didn't even realize it until now. I'm really sorry. I know it's too late, but from now on, I'll work hard for my dad too. All right, I understand. You're still young. You'll be fine. I hope you take this as a lesson and do your best from here on out. It's a shame about college, but I hope you can achieve what you truly want in life. Wait, you knew? You only aimed for med school because you wanted to show off. What you really wanted was to become a hairstylist, not a doctor. You always loved fashion since you were a kid. Actually, yeah, that's right. I'm planning to work part-time, save up, and go to beauty school. It looks like you've learned something, and that gives me some peace of mind. Well then, I guess this is really goodbye. We won't see each other again, but take care of yourself. I never saw Megan or her father again after that. But a few years later, they did repay the money they owed. From what I've heard, Megan became a hairstylist and moved out on her own. As for Harold, it seems he finally came to his senses thanks to Megan. He gave up on his business ventures and took a job at a relative's company. What I learned from that short marriage was that even with family, you can't just keep giving without getting anything in return.
Good morning, Kim. You're late again today. This is the 5th day in a row. Oh, sorry. My boyfriend didn't wake me up on time. Well, he was working so hard in bed last night. I think he was exhausted. We both overslept in the morning. That's not a great excuse for being late, so please come to work on time. Oh, Amy, don't be so crabby. I know you are 39 years old, single, an attractive woman, but it's wrong to be so hard on me just because I'm getting married in my 20s. That's not a great excuse for being late, so please come to work on time. Well, it's just for now, so forgive me. My wedding is next week, and I'm a bit overwhelmed. That's not a great excuse for being late, so please come to work on time. Huh? What? I'm trying to share my happiness. That's why you are 39 and still single. Do you want me to say the same line for the 4th time? I suggest making this a template and repeat it until you understand. Okay, I get it. And by the way, you need to speak more appropriately in the business situation, regardless of your age or status. Please keep your private life and work separate. Please don't make me say this again and again. I understand. I'll get ready and be there soon. Okay. We have a department meeting today, so please be here as soon as possible. Is anything going on? Amy, are you taking a day off today? It's already lunchtime, and you are still not here. I'm wondering if you ditched work. That's why 39-year-old single woman. Hello, Kim. I've been at work since this morning. But you're not at your desk, are you? We don't have any meeting outside today. You can't tell me you are on the way to some clients. Oh, no. You haven't seen my department transfer notice? Your transfer? I've been transferred to the marketing department starting today. What? I've cleaned up my desk there. Didn't you notice? Seriously? I see. Everything is gone except for the computer. A new hire will be there next week, and she will be using that desk and computer. So, you did move to the marketing department. That's a popular department with all the good-looking guys. I wanted to go there. Our boss announced my transfer about 2 months ago. Oh, really? Are we done? Let's see. I have my wedding this Sunday. Oh, that's right. Congratulations. I didn't invite you to the ceremony, but I'm inviting you to the reception. I appreciate the invitation, but I'll be also busy with a wedding that day, so I can't go. I'm sorry. Oh, I see. Well, I'd like to finish my lunch, so I'll let you go now. Huh? Seriously? Why are you here? You know you were not invited, right? We talked about it, didn't we? Seriously, why are you here? Aw, come to think of it, you said something about a wedding today. I thought you were invited to your friend's wedding or something. Don't tell me you're trying to fish for men at my wedding. Oh, no. I didn't invite you. I'm not going to let you stay at my ceremony. This is why you are 39 and still single. Please just leave now. Wow, Amy, you are still here. You were not in the chapel, so I thought you had left. Why are you wearing a wedding dress? Wearing a white dress to a wedding is out of bounds, but a wedding dress? It's beyond insane. Are you after my husband? Yes, he's a great guy, and I can understand why you'd want to take him away from me, but this is not cool. I have to do something before the reception starts. Yay! I got rid of the gold digger is complete. Now I can have my reception in peace. The scissors I brought along came in handy. Kim, what are you doing? Oh, hi. You finally replied. Please explain exactly why you cut up my wedding dress. Do I really need to explain? That's why you are 39 and still single. You are crazy to attend my wedding in a wedding dress. You are not even invited. You were trying to steal my husband, weren't you? Nope. I ripped the dress off, so you totally failed. Now get the hell out of here. Right, I have to go home. Too bad you are going to be single forever. I'm so happy to get rid of 39 years old single woman from my wedding. I'll be happy with my husband. I didn't think it was the same venue. I wasn't invited to anyone's wedding. I am here for my own wedding. I wore a wedding dress because I'm getting married today. Huh? Amy, look what you did to me. My wedding was canceled after that. Good morning, Kim. I heard your fiancé backed off. I was so excited to be married to him. Seriously, what are you going to do? You brought this on yourself. Please don't blame it on me. This is what happens when you show up in a wedding dress. If I had known we had the wedding at the same venue on the same day, but we had no idea.
Huh?
I only invited my family and close friends. I didn't invite anyone from work. You also told me that you only invited a few people from other departments that he was close to. I told everyone I was getting married. You must have forgotten about it. Oh, you told everyone at work? Yes, I did.
What?
We didn't realize we reserved the same venue.
That doesn't matter. My marriage, my future.
Telling me that won't solve anything.
You rented a new dress and continued with the wedding, didn't you? It's not fair that you got married.
Kim,
What?
I was terrified when you cut up my wedding dress with scissors.
Huh?
Well, fortunately, I wasn't hurt. Your ex will ask for compensation and the ceremony cost from you soon. Also, you're responsible for the dress you destroyed. I didn't want to make a big deal out of it, but...
What?
Not only did you show no remorse at all, but you acted like a victim in her backhanded way toward me.
Wait.
It wouldn't be good for you if I didn't clarify things, so I've decided to file a compensation claim.
No way. Amy, please, I apologize for what I did. Please cancel the compensation. I'm being sued for over $50,000. And the company is now recommending that I resign voluntarily. My coworkers have become strangely cold, so I'll have to leave. I can't rely on my parents because they told me that they disowned me. And to top it all off, if I have to pay you, I can't do this. Amy, hey, are you aware of the trouble you're putting me through? Your coworkers are asking for help. Who the hell do you think you are to make me beg like this? That's why you 39-year-old single woman. Wait, you are married.
The next day, when I came to work, Kim was gone. I heard that she sent a 2 weeks notice and stopped showing up for work. Kim's parents visited me to apologize and told me what happened to Kim after that. After she left, she planned to move back to her parents' house even though she has been disowned. Her parents, who were well aware of their daughter, did not let Kim sneak back home. They sent her to their distant relatives far from them. By the way, her relative took care of the compensation and other fees for some reason. They somehow love Kim and especially their adult son. I interrupt the conversation because it would have been traumatic for me too.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.